Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the top 10 worst jobs in the world. Jobs so rough, so nasty, that you'll wonder how anyone could stomach them. These jobs are not for the faint of heart, folks. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like if you enjoy the video, and stick around because at the end I want to hear what you think is the absolute worst job on this list. Kicking things off with a real charmer, folks. Sewer cleaners. These brave souls spend their days wading through, well, let's just call it the business end of society. Imagine suiting up in hazmat gear that would make an astronaut jealous, only instead of exploring the cosmos, you're exploring the bowels of your city. These folks deal with everything from, natural waste to who knows what people flush down their toilets, and don't even get me started on the rats. It takes a special kind of person to handle this kind of work, and frankly, they deserve a medal, or at least a lifetime supply of air freshener. Next up is a job that's not for the easily nauseated, porta-potty cleaners. These individuals take on one of the most thankless tasks at any large gathering. We've all been there, folks. You're at a concert, a festival, a sporting event, and nature calls. You make your way to the nearest porta-potty, hoping for the best but expecting the worst. But someone's got to clean up after the miracle, and that's where these brave souls come in. They step in after the crowds have moved on, ensuring that the facilities are ready for the next wave of attendees. Imagine spending your days driving around in a truck that probably smells worse than the inside of those plastic outhouses. It's a tough job, but someone has to do it. They hose down, scrub and sanitize these germ-infested plastic boxes, all while dodging questionable fluids. It's a meticulous process that requires a strong stomach and an even stronger work ethic. These folks deserve a raise, a round of applause, and maybe a lifetime supply of nose plugs. Their work often goes unnoticed, but it's absolutely essential. They are the unsung heroes of sanitation, keeping our outdoor events from turning into biohazards. Without them, the fun and excitement of festivals would quickly turn into a nightmare. So next time you're at a concert and you see that little blue box, spare a thought for the brave soul who's got to clean it. Their hard work ensures that we can all enjoy these events without a second thought. All right, folks, this next one is not for the squeamish. We're talking about crime scene cleaners. These unsung heroes step into the aftermath of the unimaginable. These are the folks who walk into the aftermath of tragedies, the scenes of accidents, and yes, even crimes. They face the grim reality that most of us only see in movies or on the news. They deal with the stuff that would make most of us run screaming for the hills, the sights, the smells, the sheer horror of it all. Blood, bodily fluids, and other, let's just say, remnants, are everywhere. It's a job that requires a strong stomach and an even stronger will. These folks aren't just cleaners. They're a little bit therapist, a little bit detective, and a whole lot of brave. They have to piece together what happened, while also providing emotional support to those affected. They see things that would give most of us nightmares, and they do it all to help families find closure and to restore some semblance of order to chaos. It's a calling, not just a job. So next time you see a crime drama on TV and they gloss over the cleanup, spare a thought for the real-life heroes who deal with the mess that's left behind. Their work is crucial and their bravery unparalleled. All right, let's lighten the mood a bit with a job that's for the birds, literally. We're talking about animal waste collectors. These folks are the unsung heroes of zoos, farms, and anywhere else animals do their business. Imagine spending your days shoveling, scooping, and hauling away tons of elephant dung, chicken droppings, or whatever else the animal kingdom decides to, shall we say, deposit. It's a dirty job, it's a smelly job, and it's definitely not for those with a weak stomach. But someone's got to do it, right? These folks keep our zoos clean, our farms sanitary, and our noses from being assaulted by the overwhelming aroma of animal byproducts. So next time you're at the zoo and you see a pile of, well, just remember that someone's got to clean that up. Buckle up, folks, because this next job is not for the squeamish. We're talking about roadkill removers. Imagine driving down the highway and seeing, well, let's just say evidence of a less than fortunate encounter between a deer and a minivan. Now imagine that's your office. These folks have seen it all, from squirrels to skunks to, dare I say, the occasional bear. They're dodging traffic, dealing with decomposing carcasses and trying not to breathe through their noses, all in a day's work. They keep our roads clean, prevent the spread of disease, and spare us all from having to see the unfortunate results of a high-speed game of Frogger gone wrong. So next time you see a flattened possum on the side of the road, take a moment to appreciate the folks who clean up after life's little messes. We're heading offshore for this next one, folks, to the world of oil rigs. These colossal structures are not just feats of engineering, they are lifelines for our modern world. These massive structures, rising from the ocean like metal islands, are home to the roughnecks, the drillers, the folks who keep the black gold flowing. They work tirelessly, day and night, ensuring that the oil keeps pumping. Imagine working 12-hour shifts, sometimes longer, in the middle of the ocean with nothing but steel and salt water as far as the eye can see. The isolation can be intense and the environment is unforgiving. The work is physically demanding, the conditions are harsh and the risks are very real. From handling heavy machinery to navigating slippery surfaces, every task carries potential danger. We're talking about scorching heat, bone-chilling cold, and the constant threat of storms and rough seas. Each day brings a new challenge, testing the limits of human endurance and resilience. But these folks are tough, they're resilient, and they keep the world running on oil, one barrel at a time. Their dedication and hard work ensure that our energy needs are met, no matter the cost. So next time you fill up your gas tank, spare a thought for the men and women who work tirelessly, often in dangerous conditions, to keep our cars moving and our lights on. Their sacrifices and efforts are the backbone of our daily conveniences. This next one is not for the faint of heart, folks. We're talking about slaughterhouse workers. It's a tough job, both physically and emotionally, and it's not for the squeamish. Imagine working in a fast-paced environment surrounded by the sights, sounds, and smells of animal slaughter. These folks work long hours, often in difficult conditions, and they see things that most of us would rather not think about, but it's a necessary job, and someone's got to do it. So next time you're at the grocery store, picking out your steaks and chicken breasts, take a moment to acknowledge the workers who made it possible. We're going underground for this next one, folks, into the dark and dangerous world of miners. These are the men and women who venture deep beneath the Earth's surface, extracting the coal, minerals and ores that fuel our modern world. The air is thick with coal dust, the tunnels are narrow and claustrophobia-inducing, and the threat of cave-ins, explosions and lung disease is ever present. These folks work in conditions that would make most of us panic, and they do it all to keep the lights on, the factories running, and the world supplied with the raw materials it needs. So next time you turn on your lights, charge your phone or drive your car, spare a thought for the miners who toil in the darkness to make it all possible. This next job might not be glamorous, folks, but it's essential. We're talking about garbage collectors. Imagine waking up before dawn, hopping behind the wheel of a garbage truck, and spending your day hauling away tons of our refuse. It's a dirty job, it's a smelly job, and it's physically demanding. These folks are lifting heavy bags, dodging traffic, and dealing with everything from rotting food to used diapers, all while trying not to gag. But they do it day in and day out, rain or shine, because someone's got to do it. They're the unsung heroes of sanitation, keeping our streets clean, preventing the spread of disease, and making sure our cities don't become giant landfills. So next time you take out your trash, give a little nod of appreciation to the garbage collectors. All right, folks, we've reached the final job on our list of the worst jobs in the world, and it's not for the squeamish. We're talking about pest control workers. Imagine spending your days crawling under houses, venturing into attics, and confronting infestations of roaches, rats, spiders, and other creatures that make your skin crawl. It's a dirty job, it's often dangerous, and it requires a certain tolerance for the disgusting. These folks are dealing with poisonous chemicals, dodging bites and stings, and trying not to breathe in too many spiderwebs. But they do it all with a smile, because someone's got to keep the insect world from taking over. So next time you see a spider in your bathtub and scream like a little kid, just be thankful there are people out there willing to deal with it for you. Well, folks, there you have it. The top 10 worst jobs in the world. Jobs so tough, so nasty, so downright unpleasant that they make you want to hug your accountant. These are the jobs that make you appreciate the little things in life, like having a desk job, breathing fresh air, and not having to deal with other people's. Well, so next time you're feeling down about your job, just remember it could be worse. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Let us know in the comments which job you think is the worst.